Hello, yachiachi amunyina dofo ahwefo even nia omundo ye na omutan ya still ye drop video omuhwe yachia amunyina yachia ya dofo. We greeting our listeners, our lovers, our followers. We are greeting you all, even our enemies, those that they don't like us, they insult us, but yet they are still on our page. When we drop video, they watch it. We are greeting you as well because we understand humanity. So we're greeting you all. Our loved ones, our followers, people who cherish us. We greet you. We pray for you that the mother of universe, the creator, shower blessings and protections and good health upon you all. We are here again. I think the video or the teachings of the religious lessons are still going on. So today, the next episode, we are talking about Jews settling in Canaan. If you remember, Mubekaya, Yekase, from Egypt to Mountain Sinai. Now, from Mountain Sinai, and I'm settle Canaan. Last week, teachings numunu yakaye say movie to Canaan, which in Arabic Canaan, and we explained where the land of Canaan is, or Canaan is. It's between Mediterranean Sea and River Jordan. Today, currently, that is Palestine and Israel, that territory, that land, that is where was known as Canaan or Canaan in Arabic language. According to the Bible, under the leadership of Moses, from Mountain Sinai to Canaan, it took the Israelites or children of Israel 40 years to reach Canaan. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. Currently, if you check the distance between Mountain Sinai to Canaan, to take 40 years from Mountain Sinai to reach Canaan has a question mark. But we don't want to discuss it yet because we have discussions about the books, the religious books. We'll discuss the Torah, the Gospel, that is the New Testament, and we'll discuss the Quran. So when we get there, we'll break distance into details. Now, Moses, as a leader who took the Israelites from Egypt, couldn't take them into the promised land, which is Canaan. So, the person or the prophet or the enlightened being or the person who took the Israelites to the promised land, which is Canaan, is Joshua. Now, they are indigenous of Canaan before the Jews came in. There were people there. People were living there before they came in. Now, because they know that they cannot come and stay peacefully with the people, it turns to the act of war. So a battle must take place between the indigenous of the land and the people coming in, who are the children of Israelites. So battle broke up between them. But Joshua, being smart or being a good leader or being a good warlord, he marched onto the people of Canaan unexpectedly. He marched onto them without them realizing that he's coming. So he took them by surprise. He just invaded them suddenly, and then the war broke up. As a matter of fact, this battle or this fight between Israelites and the indigenous of Canaan has been recorded in the book of Joshua. Even some of the quotation has it that immediately the Canaanites saw the army of Israel, they panicked. The Most High or the God made them to panic, caused them to panic. So when they saw the army of Israel, they panicked. Now, tell me how you're going to win a war when you panic in front of your enemy. So they panicked. The indigenous of Canaan panicked when they saw the army of Israel. Okay. And even I think Joshua chapter 10 verse 11 has this to say that after panicking, God sent Yahweh. Though Jews don't like to call the name Yahweh, they prefer Adonai. But Yahweh sent stones from the sky to kill some of the soldiers of the indigenous of Canaan before Joshua marched upon them, killing them in thousands of numbers just to conquer the land and settle. Now, the battle has been recorded. Something happened. There is something that happened which seems to be miraculous, but that thing is a problem. Like to comprehend that thing is really a problem. So we bet udrin ade no ho a problem like or how kakra wo mu unti ase ni esi ye no ntokwa no mu no bibisi ye ni esi ye no udrin ho a unti ase. And then even with that later sa incident, you know, the problem eba nipa abrabomu, historically that incident brought a problem. Now what happened when they were fighting? The battle got severed. So according to Joshua, the book of Joshua chapter 10 verse 13, the prophet prayed, and this is what happened. The verse says that, and the sun stood still. So it means that God made the sun to stand still, and the moon stopped, and the moon also stopped. So the two elements or the two planets stopped. The two planets that rotate, that change duties in terms of night and day stopped, just to keep the day victory for Joshua and the army of Israelites. So the verse says, and the sun stood still and the moon stopped. The moon stopped until the nation took vengeance on their enemies, until they conquered their enemies of the land of Canaan. Now, as to how the indigenous of the land of Canaan became the enemies of Israelite, that is a different story altogether, but they conquered. So the sun stands still, the moon stopped until they won the battle. And then the verse continued to say that, is it not written in the book of Joshua? The sun stopped in the mid-heaven and did not hurry to set for about a whole day. So the incident of the sun stopping, standing still, and the moon stopping to move is an incident which was prophesied in the book of Joshua. For your information, the book of Joshua is an ancient book, and it is a collection of poems. It's a collection of poems quoted by the Bible authors. So the book of Joshua has the prophecy that the sun will stand still and the moon will also stand still for the prophet or the leader of the army of Israelites to win their war. So this is what the verse has to say about the children of Israel entering, or the Jews entering into the promised land, which is Canaan. Now, if you look at this verse properly, you realize something serious, something important. What is that? This is the thing. According to the authors of the book of Joshua, they believe that the sun revolves around the earth. Yes, because if the sun stood still, it means that the sun is the one doing the movement. And the prayer of Joshua caused the sun to stand still. That is what the verse is talking about. This verse and the miracle of this verse has ended up creating a serious problem to some elite and learned people and some scientists. Who are they? Now, in the year 1543, Nicholas Copernicus published his book, dedicated the book to Pope Paul III. And in the book, he says, the sun does not move. It is rather the earth that revolves around the sun. Ooh. This is a serious blow to the book of Joshua, and Joshua chapter 10 verse 13 to be precise. Now, if already the sun is standing still, then you don't need to cause it to stand. In fact, if you have to cause something to stop in that moment when they were having the battle, then you're supposed to stop the earth, because it is the earth rather which is revolving around the sun and not vice versa, meaning the sun is at one place. So this is a serious blow, this is a serious damage, this is a serious leakage to the prophecy and the miracle in Joshua chapter 10 verse 13. Now this book was dedicated to, it is an astronomical book actually, was dedicated to the Pope Paul III. Now the question here is that Nicholas Copernicus actually, as a scientist, has run some tests and discovered that it is the earth that is revolving and not the sun. So what it means is that Nicholas Copernicus is somehow 70% right. His conclusion is accurate. So it is against the miracle in Joshua chapter 10 verse 13. Now, the question here is, if indeed the book of Joshua was inspired by God, and God, who knows everything, is saying that he caused the sun to stand still, and it turns out to be that the sun is not moving, it is the earth that is moving. Now, what do you think God has put in himself to? What do you think people will think about God? That is point number one. Point number two. In the year 1564, Galileo Galilei, another scientist, through observation, also came to confirm the conclusions of Nicholas Copernicus, that it is the earth that rotates. It is the earth that goes round the sun, and the sun does not do any movement. The sun stands still. So now, the idea or the understanding that it is the earth that goes round and not the sun is almost 99% accurate. And the verse in Joshua chapter 10 verse 13 is saying that it is rather the sun that goes round the earth. This is a serious problem. You see, this has caused a lot of chaos. Now, Galileo Galilei was persecuted. He was caught. They put him in prison, tortured him because he's going against the teachings of the Bible, and more especially this particular verse, Joshua chapter 10 verse 13. Later, the Christian world came to beg and plead that they made Galileo Galilei to suffer. Meanwhile, he is right. My dear listeners and those that are watching me, this has been the problem of religion and knowledge for a long time. Religious folks and religious people, between them and knowledge and science, there's always friction. Now, when these issues happen, you find yourself in two situations. You must choose one. It is either you go with the science and the proofs and the discoveries of the science, and then you reject religious myth, or you reject the explanations and the realities of the science, and then you go with the myth of religion. This has been a problem. A lot of people has been persecuted. A lot of scientists has been persecuted. A lot of learned people has been persecuted just because they say things that contradict the teachings of religious books. Now, these religious books have some bigger problem. The problem is that most of the religious teachers, religious folks, religious men, what they do is that they pick the verses, or they pick the statement of the religion or the books, the religious books. They pick the words and the teachings in the literary. Omufano sena yachro na say sena yachro no no obefano dia, and there I bet you a lot of ridiculous things. A lot of ridiculous things that does not make sense. When we start to explain, when we start to go through these religious books, you get to understand more. We will point out these things, a lot of them. The same thing is happening today. The same thing is going on today. It could be in a different form, but yet it is happening today. You will see that a lot of people who question things in religions, they start to insult, tag them, implicate them. They will start to like to hurt you, to beat you, to kill you, to extent that they would like to kill you. The threats will go on. They will threat you and threat you and threat you to extent that they can kill. They can go to the mile that they can kill you. They go to a extent of killing just because you are questioning some religious activities. You are questioning the fundamentals of religious activities. Just because they feel like when you question these things, it's like you are questioning God. So what they do is that they tag you. You've insulted God, you've insulted prophet, you've insulted the religion, and they will start to tag you. Just because you ask questions, just because you are proving things, you are saying things from the books of the same religion. Instead of them to disprove you, it is a speech. I made a presentation, I question certain things, I do some presentations, I make some pronouncements. Instead of them to pick their books and disprove you, they don't disprove you. They will rather warn you, threaten you, just find a way of beating you to an extent that they will plot killing. Historical books is full of this event. People were killed. People were persecuted. The first person that says sun does not set was persecuted and killed by religious people. It is happening till date. It is happening till date. Now the issue is this. If the thing is really coming from God, why won't you let the powerful God who has power over everything to do his fight? If the thing is for God, when somebody question it and you have a question about a religion and you can't answer, why can't you let God who owns the thing deal with the person? Why do you want to fight? Does it mean you are more stronger than your God? Why do you want to go in a violent way? So when we ask questions, they threaten us. There are a lot of videos around. We've been threatened. So many threats all around. And when you listen to them, you will know that they will go extra mile. Beating is the least and the worst is killing. They can murder you. Because if you listen to the words they are speaking, the videos are there. What is the problem? It is question. It is presentation. If you think I'm wrong, disprove me. If you think you can disprove me and you feel like sitting with me on common platform, call me and let's debate. Why the killing? Why the threat? Why the beating? And what they say, you insult, you insult. Now tell me, brethren, how is this question become insult? Muhammad and Hamza are cousins. Abdul Muttalib, who is Muhammad's grandfather, and Abdullah, who is Muhammad's father, married on the same day. Abdul Muttalib married on the same day with his own son, Abdullah and Abdul Muttalib. Abdul Muttalib and Abdullah married on the same day. It is so obini ni papa awari eda baako. Omo wari eda baako. Ena akwala anu a omo ye frɛ no Abdullah no, one ne yere tena only 7 months. Ena Abdullah call business trip. Ena one samba. Ena oko ka baby. It means before no be kono. Wanyin san ne yere ansa na okoye. One ne yere tena 7 Abdullah a oye Muhammad papa. One ne yere tena your friend is saying 7 months pe. Ena otu kwan call business trip. One samba oka baby because of form system nti yamfana mba fie yesie no ho. Ena Abdul Muttalib ene ne yere ewo ho. Ena yeba bewu nkwala menu we Abdul Muttalib ne yere na one ne ba Abdallah omwari the same day no. Omumba menu we Amina aye Muhammad mame. Awo Muhammad. Ena Abdul Muttalib ne yere awo Hamza. In Islamic historical books, anasira enu ka Muhammad na bakwa semunu, ni life asemunu, sira munu, Hamza abenyi ese Muhammad 4 years. Ena mibisa se eba ni say na eba sa. How is this insult? Eba ni say na we be insult. Me question ne say, anka obi beji esi obi mpo a, ni ane papa tu kwan no. Because ebe to ono tena one ne yere 7 months pe ena otu kwan. It means what they know aka ne yere answer the otu kwan. It could be say Abdul Muttalib a oye Hamza papa no ono ye de oba ne baaye no ono amfa ne nsa anka no ekopem rabi nti sanka obi benyi asin obi a anka Abdullah ne ba Muhammad mu na ese wonyi esene Hamza ba Hamza mo obi a ono ne papa ka baby no Hamza mum abenyi ni 4 years esen ono Muhammad. And Amibisa said, how did this happen? You said it's an insult. It is in the books. Ibn Hisham brought it. Tabakat Ibn Sa'd brought it. Al-Maghazi Ibn Ishaq brought it. Ibn Kathir in his Sirat al-Nabawiyah, and your friend is saying Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya. All these things is asema mibisa we nuum, and mibisa seba ni saying na we benyi sin we niane papa wuye no onu mo abeye ketwa. Ena niane papa tia sinimum abenyi esen onu 4 years. Ena mibisa say eba ni saying na ekosa. O say ye insult. How can this be insult? Ni obeye ni say so camera si uso na won so waka say ni ante yes anene any say you explain by you threatening me. Who threaten me? Point number 2. So this is what Galileo Galilei went through. Ye do not to a fiancé on podi wa lucky. Though we are tortured with fiancé. He was tortured. Instead of all kind, munhwehwemu na mu ne no ntenase na munhwehwemu na nchirechire bimba mu. No, you didn't do that. They persecuted him, they put him in prison, tortured him. We will speak about this things one day. We don't want to go into details about that. So this is my first question. Ebani say na when you sing way. And obi betro say obi a concluded 2 years. But yet still when you say even if it is 1 month, it doesn't make sense. When you say, you see, it's like we don't understand what we read. Yantenia you reading us here. The question is, or see he concluded that. Do you have problem with English? He concluded that. It means there are so many issues. There are so many different opinions about it. And now onu otana conclude say 2 years. And yet it is true, it doesn't make sense. Adentina ni ani papa ka baby no mum. Onu abaye ketwa eni nia onu ni papa tiase. Meanwhile ye ware omu maame no 1 day. Question ami bisa ni o say yankume, o say yambume, o say sempenifu an take time an kahwea. Mumu be take time, we mu be take action no into your hands. To do what? To beat me, to kill me. For asking this question, point number 1. Point number 2, me a presentation. And Amika said, Muhammad wa concubine. Your friend Maria, any relationship between Muhammad, a creative problem between Muhammad and Niyere Hafsa. And a mere presentation, no, and a made the Quran verse, Quran chapter number 66, verse 1 to 2. And I made the support me argument and say, Nia esi yenye. And tis a uchi say nia me kanu nyano korea. Man did you be atem? Me can say nia si yenye. Me read the books no. Nia me hu yenye. Nia eba books munye. And untina sura no. Nimfitia se eba. That is why Quran chapter 66 came. And I explained that is the incident. It was the relation, or it was Hafsa finding out that Muhammad and Maria are having something on her bed. And a confusion nearby. And a verse nearby. And a my presentation. Until me also by any say. So camera see so. Naka say me boy. Then you prove. Now also I be prove. Me kaya no. Me free book. Me bo books here ewom. And I made the Quran as supporting no. Unso bra nafa Quran bra. Nafa books bra e say enya no kure. Na be disprove me. And one, you come and disprove me. But yet you are calling for my beating. You are calling for my killing. Why? Is that how the religion is? What is that? And then point number 2. Point number 3. In Yama Emma Meka say Christianity, any Islam, a relationship, and a Roman Catholic. Any Islam, our relationship, no, and also ma prove presentation, muno ma prove. I've proved them. Ma kani na abu books no, and the Quran ya tato. And this what did say and tisa. So camera see so, and I also ko platform biso. Na ko ka say esimesi say, and ya no kure. Wajai message no, and a udidi matem. Wajai message no, and I want to the messenger. Wajai message no, and I will call for my beating. You are calling for my killing. That if the leaders didn't talk, you will take the action in your hands. Which action? Beat me and kill me. Point number 3, and now number 4. Me see 3 religions in Mesopotamia. today Iraq. Currently Iraq. Omo nyina fi Mesopotamia. Omo ye left over. Enu teachings na me ye wa ha no ayeko. Enu teachings na me ye no. Omo fi Mesopotamia. Me say Judaism efi Mesopotamia. Christianity efi ho, Islam efi ho. Ena me prove kakra. Ena me kan ye. Me kan wie ye no. Ujindi se sa na etia. Unso be disprove me. O didi matem. Jew for our platform no so. Program no Jew for share. Me can say Judaism efi Mesopotamia no. No Jew came to insult me. No Jew threatened my life. Christians share program nibi. Me can say Christianity so e ho na efi ba. No Christian threatened my life. No Christian insulted me. No Christian ridiculed me. But gramophone kwa die. Atem didie afa ye be take action when to do what? To beat me, to kill me because I asked this. I didn't insult anybody. I'm asking questions. I'm doing presentations and they are coming from your own books. You want to beat me and kill me. Why? Who dare sin obi? Jew fwa omo hwe me a presentation say omo de fi Mesopotamia no omo ama threat me no omo de omo nya nipa omo ni moja Christopher me ka say omo so omo de fi Mesopotamia no omo nya nipa omo ni moja omo ni feelings omo ni emotions men ka say men comment men ka say men ka bibi mfa ne America no hunu but insult to a extent that mumbono yebebono Yebekuno. You want to kill me because I'm asking questions. 36, almost 36 years in this religion. Has the knowledge of the religion. And I'm asking questions of the religion. You are threatening me. Instead of you disproving my message, you are threatening me. Logically, when you do this, for people who think deep, they will understand that what I'm saying is true. So instead of somebody disproving me, now all threaten me. What person will boom, what person will come, no. Ni omwa adwene beti ciessey ni ame kanu ye no kore. People will know that then what I'm saying is true. That is why you want to kill me so that I shouldn't say more. Now for your information, if you kill me, that one will even prove my point more. Say nyama bebre wo ho a e bia ompese meka. If not, disprove me. Why threatening my life? Ye mumbono baby amubehunu bia mumbono e na obi na stop yanka nyesa anka ye no ne ayebe ye no dada. Mekanim die hu asem o ka ebo. I'm talking about knowledge. I'm talking about religion. I'm questioning certain things in religion. And you want to beat me. You want to kill me. I'm not speaking war. I'm not speaking war. I'm asking questions. I'm doing presentation about religion. And you want to kill me. This is the thing. So it didn't start today. And then it started here. Galileo Galilei suffered the same. He went to prison. They tortured him. And then later they came out to beg. That's how time no you sell life. So this is it. So the problem with this Joshua chapter 10 verse 13 came up when Nicholas Copernicus published his book about astronomy in the year 1543. And then Galileo Galilei, maybe Nicholas Copernicus didn't go through much stress and pressure and torturing because he dedicated the book to Pope Paul III. And here be on one say mpenimfo bi ana bibisa on one sofa but Galileo Galilei be confirm pe and onu mo be breye was suffer or religious people in same. This is what is happening because that discovery and that confirmation goes 100% totally against the prophecy in Joshua chapter 10 verse 13 because you can't make something that is not moving to stop. A real movie until you can't make it to stop. So if you are telling me it is God which is saying this thing, what do you think you are doing to your God? You are implicating your God. You are implicating your God. So when we ask questions on this thing, you think we are not good. No, that's not the problem. Brethren, we are ending it. This is how Jews settled in Canaan. They won the battle and they settled in Canaan. Now, their beliefs, the relationship between the story of Moses and them settling in Canaan, and some activities that they did, Passover and all those things, we are coming next time to relate them with the beliefs of ancient Near East, which is known as Mesopotamia, currently Iraq. And listen, the good news is that one is going to be live. That one is going to be live. We are coming live to relate the beliefs between the beliefs of Judaism and the beliefs of ancient Near East. That is Mesopotamia. Currently, we call it Iraq today. We're going to do it. So that will be the last thing we'll talk about, Judaism. So when we are done with that live video, with the relationship between Judaism and the ancient Near East, when we are done with that, the next thing you will see us is about Christianity. When we are done with that one, and then the one that follows will come. So the next is going to be relationship between the activities, so that you know that it's the same thing. That is where those things, those beliefs of these three religions are coming from. So we're going to relate Judaism with that one, and you will see it clearly. It will be clear when we are done. That one is going to be live. When we are done with that, we are going into another faith or another religion. Thank you for watching. Share it, and let other people to watch. You see, it's not a fight. I don't speak war. I don't speak war. What I said here, I didn't insult anybody. We are questioning our religions. We are digging deeper. We can't leave them like that. Those books that we are reading and bringing these things out, those books were meant for us to read. And can you some people say you can kind of I don't think much books no. So we are reading the books and we are saying it. I didn't say anything. Man fa hwiambao. Ne ewo books no mu na meka. Ne ewo books no mu na meka. And you are having problem with me. No. No, we don't do that. If you do that, you are not being fair to me. You are not being fair to me. Disprove me and don't insult me. Some people, omumpo dia me nya omo time. Ebi mpo, ebi see me a frowner, like me, I'm a pharaoh. Omumpo dia omo ye friend is ntatia. So they are omo ye kakalika. Omo ye kakalika. Omo ye kakalika. Or someone, I don't know, I don't even know who is that. Someone say, no, say, Obi Catherine is Obi a video be. Nane Pano say, me a pharaoh. Debbie, let me tell you what I am. Let me be real with you. Pharaoh, dear one cafe. She, me abon sam nankasa. I'm the devil. Say asa. The highest level. Pharaoh is lower than the devil. I'm the devil myself. I'm the Satan. Say asa. And one no. I don't know person what me a Satan. So, brethren, this is what we have for you today. So now we did this to tell you that the Jews or the children of Israel settled in Canaan, and what happened there, how their religion is, and all those things we're going to explain to you. And even before that, when they were in the wilderness and when they were under the mountain of Sinai, and even the mountain Sinai has some background, we will relate it to you, because the mountain Sinai's background goes all the way back to ancient Mesopotamia and all that. We will tell you, because there are some people who are known as the Midianites, who are the progenies of Midian. Midian is a son of Abraham from his concubine Keturah, and Abraham took her away with her son, and they went to settle somewhere, and where they settled, his progenies become Midianite. And their deity, the local deity of Midianite, is related to Mountain Sinai. We'll talk about all these things. This is what we are doing. And this is my motto. Listen and listen good. When the realities are uncovered, change is a must. Yes, that is the motto. When the realities are uncovered, change is a must. So we are discovering, we are opening up the realities for you to understand, so that even if you remain Muslim, you remain Christian, you remain a Jew, you know, you have a clarity about what you are doing. We didn't speak fight. It's not fight. We are not talking about war. We are sharing knowledge. We've quoted and we've told you. Everybody knows Nicholas Copernicus. Everybody knows Galileo Galilei. It is knowledge we are sharing. So you go dig more and check. And then if you want to disprove us, you come and disprove us. But you calling for people to beat us. You calling for people to kill us. Oh, why? Teaching. Nimdie na ofrese yembome. Yenkumi. Oh, threaten. Why? Why? These same people talk about other people's faith. Nobody has said they're coming to beat you. Amen. So, brethren, this is the teaching. Now we've understood that the Jews have settled in between Mediterranean Sea and River Jordan, which is Palestine and Israel today. That is the territory. And that land is African's land. Africa for there. We'll talk about that one day. So, and I thank you for watching. Share it for other people to learn. Don't forget, we are still on the patriarchal religions. Religions now, everything about this, man. It is patriarchal religion. And you know, patriarchal religions have some kind of force. Because I am bema. So thank you for watching. Share it and we'll come your way. The next time we'll come live and relate the beliefs of Jews and then the ancient Near East. I leave you until we meet again. I pray that the Most High, the Creator, the Mother of Universe, the Supreme Being, protect you, protect me, protect all of us, make us see peace, leave war, give us good health. Until we meet again, I say to you, bye-bye.